Shifting gears, last night's North Bay City Council meeting, which took place from 6 to 9 p.m., was a highly anticipated affair amidst the controversy that North Bay Mayor Peter Cherico is currently facing. Cogeco News was present at the meeting. Here's what happened.
Members must be committed to performing their functions with integrity, avoiding improper use of influence of their office and conflicts of interest. Members are expected to perform their duties in office and arrange their private affairs in a manner that promotes public confidence that will bear close public scrutiny.
That is City of North Bay Deputy Clerk Veronique He, tasked with reading a lengthy motion tabled by Councillor Jamie Lowry. The motion was entitled, Independent Review of Council Members' Expenses and Temporary Adjustment to the Police Service Board Membership. 2 minutes and 21 seconds passed as the motion was read aloud. Then, an amendment was tabled by Councillor Tanya Vraybosch. This amendment proposed to remove some language and added some further direction to the proposed forensic audit. After discussion, Councillor Justine Mala asked for a paper copy of the adjustments to the motion for visual review. City Clerk Karen McIsaac obliged, calling a 15-minute recess to type out a print of the document. Once she completed that task and Council reconvened, discussion got heated.
We have to know what staff has happened, what they've done, what the involvement is. You can shake your head all you like, but we have to know because there may be other
order
things.
there, Councillor Lowry.
Thank you. My apologies, Councillor Gardner.
Sorry, Councillor Lowry, I'm making a point of order, so please stop speaking while I'm making a point of order.
I did put forward the amendment ahead of time, and so that this would have been ready, but unfortunately, because I changed it so much, we had to amend it again. So I apologize if this is confusing. This is not on the fly. This has been on for a long time coming. And I wish that I didn't have to put this forward.
For the councillors that did perform their duties in attending the closed session, sufficient information was provided during that discussion to ascertain with absolute certainty there was no criminal activity.
I'd like to call a point of order. That item has been removed and it's not part of the amendment.
You can continue, Councillor Gardner.
Which part would you like me to remove? The forensic
I
audit?
didn't ask you to remove anything. So that part has been removed. We're not
Sure.
I'm not disputing.
You've asked for a forensic audit. A forensic audit, that's what I'm speaking to right now. Did you not ask for that? By definition, a forensic audit is called to investigate potential fraud or embezzlement.
So I'm very disappointed. Where Matt says this is not the city, he wants to be part of it, he approves this. If this gets defeated, this is not the city, if this is not my government, this is not the politics that I hold high, and I hold a high ethics. I am very proud of this city, but I would be very disappointed if this doesn't go through, to let the process happen, to determine, because what I saw in a report that went in camera, from what I saw in the process I went through, it was not a good report, which is why I didn't go back there. There's reasons why there's something wrong, ethically wrong, and it's bad. And you guys are all about to turn a blind eye and not let a process happen and go through and look. And if you want to, if everybody's saying no, it's because you have not seen what I've gone through since August.
Following that discussion, efforts were made to split apart the lengthy motion into 5 different motions, an idea which was eventually scrapped. After all was said and done, both versions of Councillor Lowry's motion, the amended and the original, lost by a 7-3 vote. The meeting in its entirety was 2.5 hours. Post-meeting, I offered North Bay Mayor Peter Cherico a chance to comment. He declined. I spoke to several councillors.
When this came to light, really, if you didn't do anything about it, there's something wrong. Like, you have to look into this. What went wrong? Like 2 years, who signed off on it? Who let them pay it back? Where'd that authority come from? There's a lot of things that need to really have and we're only going by the information we have. What else?
That the scope of the Integrity Commissioner is very narrow. It doesn't look at all aspects of it. The fact that they said no, after the fact that I said, there's so much more that you haven't seen. There's a reason why I didn't go in camera. There's all these things, and they said no. That's why I said government to me, politics to me, I hold it very high, and this council is ruining it. There's a reason why people think government is corrupt and not transparent. These guys all ran on transparency, and tonight they did not show that whatsoever.
The mayor has called for an integrity commissioner to take a look at his expenses, and I think that has to be played out because I think it's important that we have a ruling on his code of conduct, number one, right? Because certainly the motions before us tonight were questioning him through the words used, in my opinion. They were questioning his integrity and suggesting almost that there was some criminal element. So I think it was important to defeat the motions because I think they're misfounded. It's unfair to his family, his children, his grandchildren. The way this is playing out in social media, it's a kangaroo court, and somebody has to stand up for him.
Following tonight and the obvious tension, can council work together for the rest of this term? Will this council be able to work together?
Yeah, on most things, I think so. Yeah.
I've been here 22 years. I've sat on a lot of fractured councils. 99% of the issues that we deal with are unanimous. And then there's that 1%. And that 1%, they're fractured. And so whether you've got, everybody getting along and feeling really well with each other, then yes, those things can happen. But the fact is that there's, whether I agree with what the majority votes on or not, I'm here to govern for the balance of the term, and I'm not playing politics on a daily basis because we're elected by the council, by the citizens to actually govern, not campaign for something that's going to happen in 15 months.
And we thank our Clarke Heipel for covering that city council meeting last night.